Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ray and I am going to read to you the Holy Bible, one chapter at a time. So go ahead and pop in your earbuds or put on your headphones or just turn me up in your car and let's get started. Welcome. Welcome. If this is your first time here, you are very welcome. If you are returning, thank you. I'm so glad you came back, and you are welcome as well. So if you're ready for chapter 9, go ahead and turn me up and let's get into it. Chapter 9. Oh, sorry. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 9, and I am reading from the English Standard Version. Okay? And God blessed Noah and his sons and said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. The fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every bird of the heavens, upon everything that creeps on the ground, and all the fish of the sea. Into your hand they are delivered. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. And as I gave you the green plants, I give you everything. But you shall not eat flesh with its life, that is, its blood. And for your lifeblood, I will require a reckoning. From every beast I will require it, and from man. From his fellow man I will require a reckoning for the life of man. Whoever sheds the blood of man, by man shall his blood be shed. For God made man in his own image. And you, be fruitful and multiply, increase greatly on the earth and multiply in it." Then God said to Noah and to his sons with him, "Behold, I establish my covenant with you and your offspring after you, and with every living creature that is with you, the birds, the livestock, and every beast of the earth with you, as many as came out of the ark. It is for every beast of the earth. I establish my covenant with you that never again shall all flesh be cut off by the waters of the flood, and never again shall there be a flood to destroy the earth." And God said, "This is the sign of the covenant that I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for all future generations. I have set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be a sign of the covenant between me and the earth. When I bring clouds over the earth and the bow is seen in the clouds, I will remember my covenant that is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the waters shall never again become a flood to destroy all flesh. When the bow is in the cloud, I will see it and remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is on the earth." God said to Noah, "This is the sign of the covenant that I have established between me and all flesh that is on the earth." The sons of Noah who went from the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham was the father of Canaan. These three were the sons of Noah, and from these the people of the whole earth were dispersed. Noah began to be a man of the soil, and he planted a vineyard. He drank of the wine and became drunk and lay uncovered in his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brothers outside. Then Shem and Japheth took a garment, laid it on both their shoulders, and walked backward and covered the nakedness of their fathers. Their faces were turned backward, and they did not see their father's nakedness. When Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his youngest son had done to him, he said, "Cursed be Canaan. A servant shall he be to his brothers." He also said, "Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem, and let Canaan be his servant. May God enlarge Japheth, and let him dwell in the tents of Shem, and let Canaan be his servant." After the flood, Noah lived 350 years. All the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. So that was chapter 9, and I just have a couple things to talk about. But here's what stuck out to me: the bow, the reminder. So let me ask you this. How are you going to view the rainbow when you see it again? Because a lot of us have worldly views of a rainbow, right? It may be something, it's maybe a scientific thing, right? Or it's how one group describes diversity. It may be how we talk about color. Are you going to view it as, taste and see the rainbow, Skittles? It's attached to a lot of different things in the world. But now that you know, how will you view the rainbow? Knowing that the rainbow is God's reminder not to destroy the earth with a flood while you are on it. In the flood, because of the flood, everyone's gone. Noah and his sons are in the ark. When they come out the ark, be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth. He established his covenant with them. So you and I come from that line, one of them lines. Okay? So with that said, he said, Ray, because I'm going to just put my name in there in case you won't. So you can actually see how this works. When the rainbow is a sign to a reminder of the covenant I have with you, not to destroy the earth while you are on it. So now, the next thing I want to talk about is this is the big part. This is the part, and I needed some help, so I went and got some. And, okay. Have you ever heard of commentaries, Bible commentaries? Well, this is a Bible commentary. So this is a commentary. It discusses the books of the Bible. It interprets the inerrant scriptures from the historical, grammatical, and pre-millennial perspectives. It includes an introduction, an outline. It explains problem passages, and it provides maps and charts. So I went here for the help on this next part that I want to talk about, and that's verses 18 to 24. And so to help you, like it helped me, kind of understand what happened there. First of all, in verse 18, I told you how the author sets us up. Like, because in verse 18, the sons of Noah who went forth from the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Then in parentheses in the ESV translation, it says Ham was the father of Canaan. These three were the sons of Noah, and from these the people of the whole earth were dispersed. There is no mention of Shem's sons. There is no mention of Japheth's sons. There is a mention of Canaan, Ham's son, before we find out why. You see what I'm saying? So it's like nuggets or something. It's like you get little breadcrumbs before you actually get to the meat. You know what I mean? Before you get to the meal, you get to all these little breadcrumbs. And there's a word for it, and I'm studying it, but I ain't ready to explain it to you, so I won't get into that yet. So, yeah, that was interesting to me too. And we're just gonna go here and let all these doctors help us understand this passage, okay? So, the curse of Canaan. This passage has several interpretive problems that have always plagued Bible scholars. It is important to remember the purpose of the book, for this passage has direct references to the nature and destiny of the Canaanites, Israel's antagonists. So, okay. Chapter 9, verses 18 to 23. Those who came out of the ark are identified with the special note that Ham was the father of Canaan, which is what I was trying to say to you. From Noah's 3 sons descended all the world's people. The descendants of Shem were the Shemites, from whom Abraham descended. We didn't get there yet, but we're on our way. Noah, the man of the earth, as the rabbis translated the words, a man of the soil, began to plant a vineyard. Though wine is said to cheer the heart and alleviate the pain of the curse, it is also clear that it has disturbing effects. Here Noah lay drunk and naked in his tent. Intoxication and sexual looseness are hallmarks of pagans, and both are traced back to this event in Noah's life. Man had not changed at all. With the opportunity to start a new creation, Noah acted like a pagan. The basic question concerns what Ham, Noah's youngest son, did and why Noah cursed Ham's son, Canaan. Did you also notice that? The curse went to Canaan. Yeah? Okay. Many fanciful ideas have been proposed. The rabbis said Ham castrated Noah, thus explaining why Noah had no other sons. Others claimed that Ham slept with his mother, thus uncovering his father's nakedness, and that Canaan was the offspring of that union. Now you'll understand why they said slept with his mother, uncovering his father's nakedness, if you read Leviticus 18. That didn't happen in this particular passage, but I'm trying to tell you that type of language is in Leviticus. Okay. Others have said that Ham was involved in a homosexual attack on his father, but the Hebrew expression here means what it says. Ham saw his father's nakedness. Pay attention to this part. He was not involved with Noah sexually, for in that case, the Hebrew would be translated, he uncovered his father's nakedness. Instead, Noah had already uncovered himself, and Ham saw him in that way. Okay, so to the ancients, however, even seeing one's father naked was a breach of family ethic. The sanctity of the family was destroyed, and the strength of the father was made a mockery. Ham apparently stumbled on this accidentally, yes, but then he went out and exultingly told his two brothers as if he had triumphed over his father. So you heard it when it said, when Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his youngest son had done to him. So what seems to be a trivial incident turned out to be a major event. Noah's oracle showed that the natures of his 3 sons would be perpetuated in their descendants. Hey, I know this was a lot, and probably need a little bit more breaking down, but that's a good jumping off point for you. Again, we all have to show ourselves approved. Just use whatever resources you have to dive a little deeper into your Bible study, okay? Do not settle for not knowing, because the point of you reading the Bible, the point of the Bible is for you to get understanding. We're supposed to grow. How can we grow if we don't understand? So we're supposed to understand. So that's the point. So as long as you're doing whatever you need to do to get understanding about what God said, not what people said, what God said, not what you think, what God said, okay? What the word, the living, breathing, double-edged sword is saying. That's the point, okay? And you go with that. So yeah, I think that's a good jumping off point for you. So if it's deep, go deeper. Yeah, don't stop there. Break it down some more. Come back, tell me about it. How about that? All right. So until next time, you be blessed, and don't forget to be a blessing. And if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. The word must go forth. I'm doing my best. You have to do your part too. And the more I learn, the more I'll share. I'm actually working on 2 other things that I'm learning. I'm struggling. Not struggling, but it's deep and it's good. It's so good. So I can't wait to share when I can share it. So until then, stay tuned. As much as I learn, I will share, because the word must go forward. Okay? All right. Mwah!